Hello ADD fam. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thanks for giving me your time, your undivided time and energy. So where we left off with these thirsty bottom feeder haters, with an update. These people obviously get butthurt and take shit to another level. Oh, damn. So they've taken it to another level. Damn, I think I forgot my cigarettes. Shit. So where we left off last time was Luke trying to get his revenge for outing him. Calling me a, what does he call me? A pedophile, whatever. Look in the mirror, dude. Look at your girlfriend. Look at my wife. She's beautiful. Not just saying that because she's mine. In fact, I'll show you some pictures of her online. Christina Russakoff. You can go see. She's private about her life, though. And she has good reasoning for it, as I've explained. She had a very rough childhood. Very rough upbringing. So she's, you know, she don't like to be, you know, she's not about being, exposing herself. Oh, you got her cigarettes? So, she won't get on here. She's only gotten on here once in the year. You've seen that. She's got long brown hair and big blue eyes. She's beautiful. That's what attracted me to her. Met her by coincidence 3 times. If you know the story, you should know that. So calling me all these names just makes you look like a flat-out jackass. Blue TV's just a flat-out, just a jackass. How many people expect in this world and don't know that you're going to go talking smack on people and be a hypocrite that's not going to come back and slap you in the face? Idiot. We morons think and act like this. So, as usual, he's getting slapped in the face, and I don't blame him for being angry, and, but it's what it is. You did it to yourself, buddy. You did it to yourself, so expect that kind of shit when people learn from this. I've learned from this. I've gone to war with Birdman. We're cool now, but, I learned my lesson on some things. If I was to go back and change anything, I probably wouldn't have changed none of it. I defended my friend Ryan from attacks and haters. And you can go see on my channel the video I did with John and the video I did with Eric. 2 friends of mine that are in the story that I've come across. And they both say the same thing. I just have a thing for fighting my buddies' battles. I don't know, it's a chemical imbalance. Thank you, M. Gray. Some girl that I met from, she's from Cray03's channel, and she came over and she's got ADD. So she clicks. And so she started out being a hater, and she's wound up being a supporter. Thank you, Miss Cray. She says in one of her things to me, I have a neurological deficiency, and part of it is that we overgive. We give our friends too much in so many words, and something else, but that's the one I can remember. I can go back, you could see that on here somewhere, one of these videos. She tells me on there, we both are the same. We get a neurological, like I said, deficiency, and we do too much for our friends. We overgive, and there's something else, I can't remember the other something else. So it was never about views. It was never about none of that. I just do what I feel led to do and what's right. And you defend your friends, good, bad, or indifferent. And these losers saying all kind of vulgar shit. Who wouldn't want to be friends with Seth Ferrante here? First of all, question, please comment. Who wouldn't seize the opportunity for someone like me, recovery channel, starting out ADD channel, who wouldn't want to, first of all, collab with people? Second of all, collab with people that can help you make a difference in this world. Just plain stupid. And it just shows the level of jealousy and disgustingness that these shit for brains have brought up. It's just stupid. They call me weird, weirdo. Oh, okay, weirdo. Good one, guys. It just shows their level of desperation, how pathetic they are. Cray03. I'm not gonna bash you all the way out, Cray, but I'm gonna. What goes around comes around. Go look at Alabama resident Trailer Park Cray right here on my channel. It's my best slaughtering of somebody. I dogged this guy out good. This guy, another thirsty POS, went after me and Birdman got into it. They teamed up, and this guy had all kind of stuff to say about me. I heard his last video, but I didn't listen to any of his other videos, except tidbits and pieces. But I listened to this last one of him and this Luke G, Puke Dumbass D. I listened to their conversation. So, Cray, I'm not going to say he was trying to bash me all the way out. He kind of made a few points that shows that, you know, I'm a straight up dude. And I was pissed. And, you know, I don't care if Ryan had no subscribers or if he was a celebrity. It doesn't matter to me. Go look at my other videos with my friend John and Eric. They're nobodies. I defended them. I've defended every friend I've ever had. It ain't got nothing to do with their level of whatever you want to call it, clout, attention. None of that shit mattered. When I heard Ryan's first few stories, it clicked, and it clicked for a lot of people, and it clicked even more for people that are in addiction, and for even more so if you have ADD, ADHD, which I do. We have so many similarities, and come to find out, all of us with ADD, we have a lot in common. Thank you, Mrs. Gray from Cray's channel. She pointed some of those things out. Ryan just has said and pointed out a lot, and these are all things that I relate to and were the same about me, that I thought that I was, you know, alone, different than everybody. Come to find out, any and everyone with ADD, we're all the same. We all have a lot of the same chemical makeup. Jay Williams, Let's Live Life's got ADD. I heard him mention it in a video before. He doesn't give it no attention. I don't blame him. There's things I don't bring attention to. Some things are just outright embarrassing, humiliating. Some people don't like to talk about it. I feel it needs to be discussed. When I was here, as I've spoken about, I've been friends with Ryan for quite some time. We've had multiple conversations on Facebook. I started to say this on one of the last videos, and I changed and I forgot it. Sometimes, you know, my brain goes, you know, like this, you know, can go off pattern. So I forget to mention things here and there. And what I was about to say was, he was there when one of my best friends, Aaron McDowell, killed himself a little over a year ago now. This is exactly as long as I've been on YouTube. I haven't been on here that long. A year and some change. And when I found out, Ryan was there in my Facebook post. You couldn't see as plain as day where I'm asking some people, can you tell me what happened? And he was right there, and like I said, he was in that specific chat room, that one whatever on Facebook. He was there. He was there when I found out my best friend killed himself. If you don't know Ryan's story, his friend died. So I've had a lot of close friends die on me, but this was the first one that really beyond hit close to home, stung. Aaron is 47, 48 years old, and he killed himself. And this is a very, very good, close childhood friend of mine who I've spoken about. We were in a mental institution together, a place for people with disabilities after high school. We were in LD class together in high school. After high school, we hung out. I discussed all this. I just spoke to Clint a little while ago on Facebook, and was asking him if he knew Aaron's death date. Told me to ask another friend of mine. He don't remember the exact date. Kevin Kraft, he said Kevin would know. Clint was the last person same Clint who I've spoken on here. Clint was the last person out of all of us to hang out with Aaron before he killed himself. It's devastating. I didn't come on here with intentions that people think. I didn't come on here originally planning on being a rock star, superstar, YouTuber. I've come on here to tell and show the world the cold, hard facts behind addiction and what comes with it, where it leads. I want somebody or our youth to get something out of this. In addition to that, I've had many insane stories, lots and lots and lots of next level coincidences. You can see them here for days. Go through videos and watch some of the videos that say coincidence. There's boatloads for days and weeks and months. And there again, if you're new to my channel, these coincidences keep happening. This is not just something that only happened 1 or 2 times. I'm talking over 20 times now, and they still happen. All next level crazy shit. And I even talked about some of my coincidences on the video with me and Alan Gunnar Lindblom. If you don't know who that is, look him up. He's a killer dude. Ex-mob boss, Alan Gunnar Lindblom. Some of you already know who he is. We did a video together, which wound up being 322, Skull and Bones, a highly occultic number. Somehow I wind up being number 322 on his roster, and that's another level coincidence. And it never dawned on me. Most people that are here that know about this didn't even dawn on me. Almost an entire year went by before the light bulb went on, before I even thought about it. And the crazy thing is, just last year, around the same time that I did this video, I follow a conspiracy guy. His name's Donut. He did a video on 322. It's a huge occult number. It's got angelic qualities about it. You can look and see this. There's videos for days on 322. So I posted this on TikTok, and I didn't even say. On TikTok it says something like banger video coming out, something along those lines. Banger collab. I go collab videos up with Alan Gunnar Lindblom. Go look. That's what it says basically. It doesn't say anything like that in the title. In the comments, I go and I think about it. And it's like, wait a minute. I didn't even tell which video and how to get a hold of it or none of that. So in the comments, and you can go see this. In the comments, I put number 322, Alan Gunnar Lindblom. The Illuminati hit me up on that and invited me from there. You can see it right on my, right on the channel. Mike is Nuts. You can see it plain as day. Since then, I got all kind of crazy ass, and I'm going to be frank and honest at the same time. I was looking into and doing research on the Illuminati anyways. So I was already liking some of their pages. I like some of their stuff. I like some esoteric occult. I'm on some esoteric occult video groups on Facebook. So this kind of stuff is all directly correlated, connected. Okay. So they're noticing me, right? I'm liking their videos. You can find the Illuminati on TikTok. It's easy. You can find the Island Boys. Very easy to find this day and time. So I like a couple of videos. They come in, they see 322. One of their guys says, "Can you follow me now?" And he hits me up in private. I've discussed this. I came very close to selling out. They give you, when you're going to sign up with them, they send you this thing, and they give you like a rap sheet and ask you all these questions. You fill them out, you send it in, then you go to the next step. I did all that. I was truthfully gonna join. I was gonna join the Illuminati. Just having to be a buck with you. I had it in my mind. They told me everything, and I've done videos on this, so this is not news to anyone. They told me everything. I asked what I would get out of it, and I discussed this. What I was offered is riches, every man's dream. What was it again? $200,000 a month, $120,000 car, 1 month paid vacation, anywhere in the world, a mansion anywhere in the world, immediate political power, however you take that. It says on there. You can go find and see this for yourself. This is what what I asked the guys, what they were offering me. And $1 million USD, US dollars, $1 million right off the rip. As soon as you go through the thing, as soon as you go through the ritual, you got to go through rituals, and like I said, $1 million right off the rip, $200K a month paid vacation, this this golf package, and the place, and 2 weeks during the summer at the what's the name of the place? The place that what's his name? Supposedly broke into Alex Jones. There's a place up in the woods in California. I can't think of the name of it. Most of you should know what I'm talking about. There's a place all the elite go, and they do stuff. This effigy to this big owl. What's the name of it again? I can't think of it off the top of my head. If you really want to know, ask, and I'll go do the homework and find you. It's a very simple name. I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of what it's called. 2 weeks there every summer. Who goes there? Presidents, all world leaders, a mansion anywhere in the world. So immediate shoot straight to fame and stardom immediately. Like I said, a mansion anywhere in the world. For me, it would have been Hollywood. I had planned in my head. I was going to, do this and go and move out to LA and chill with the stars. You have to join the Brotherhood. You become a Freemason, and you are officially Illuminati. And for those of you, you can see the video, I backed out after doing the survey thing. I thought it was done and over with. They contacted me. They threatened me. Scared the living shit out of me. And you can see on my first video or two about it, I was scared to death. I didn't know if I was going to live or die if I had already gone too far. You can do your homework and find out. Once you join the Brotherhood, once you join the Freemasons, the only way out is death. And if you talk about it, you can fact check me. This is all common knowledge now. The only way out is murdered. And if you speak about this, you see this all the time, videos, musicians, all that, they're all part of it. They're all Freemasons. If you see them do this, all the people in cover magazines, the one eye, all that, all together, all connected. And I've done a lot of research on Freemasonry. Anyone that speaks gets gutted, gets cut from ear to ear, his chest cut open, a brutal slaughtering, okay? Thank you, Dixie Richard. Thank you. You're probably the one that saved my life. Truth being known, thank you, Richard. I greatly appreciate that. I asked on here what people's opinions were, and Richard gave me his, and that was the best thing I heard at any and everybody. And he made me think logically. He said, Mike, you're a carpenter, you pay your own bills, you are your own man. You may have to work hard, whatever, etc. But you're your own man. You don't want no part of that. Once you won't be your own man. You don't know what the kind of sick and disgusting things that you would have to do. And not only that, but all of them go through these rituals. And one of the rituals, and he says, you'll get blamed for stuff that you didn't even do. These things is what snapped me out of it. I had my heart set. I was joining. In my head, I was going to join. And that truthfully snapped me out of it. I was going to wait because I couldn't have told my wife. She's a full-blood Christian, devout Christian. As soon as I would have told her, she'd have told me, pack your bags. So I would have had I already had it planned out. I was going to go and do the ritual and before, and then tell her. Then when she told me, pack your bags, I'm already set. I'm already set for life. I went back on what I said. Come to find out, after what you said, Richard, hit very close to home. It made me think back to all the things that has happened, just like he's saying. Rihanna and the Chris Brown thing. Some people say Chris Brown didn't beat her. There's been all kind of accusations against all kind of musicians and people, and all those people are Masons, they're witches, they're warlocks, they're all in the Illuminati. All these, you don't get to be a high-ranking official, you don't get to be a top-level musician without joining, okay? If you think back to it, every single one of them had some kind of baggage that they've had to deal with. Like, worst of the worst. Look at what's happened to what's his name, Young Thug. I know he pulled that on himself, but that's a ritual. He'll be let out. He won't do a lot of time, but he's going through a ritual. Kodak Black's gone through it. Eminem's gone through it. Bitch Snitch 9's gone through it. This is just what happens. So they came to me and told me, basically, I will be disciplined. Scared the daylights out of me. And during that time, told me requirements. And they don't tell you everything off the rip. You're not going to hear about the sick and tormented shit until you've already joined. They're into devil worship. The devil's minions. Devil's a liar. Believe what you want. I'm more certain now than ever that there's a God and a devil. Look at all my coincidences. They all lead and prove to something more out there. Something more out there than just us. Fact. I've said it before, I've said it a million times. I had a coincidence that was so prolific that happened to me in jail, made me a believer in God. I was already a believer in God, but that was just right out in my face, plain as day, God revealing himself to me. Come to find out, he's been revealing himself to me since I was 13. For those of you that don't know anything about me, when I was 13, I had 2 skateboards, a Steve Caballero and a Lance Mountain. This Powell Peralta team came to Marietta. Those are my 2 favorite skaters. Powell Peralta team came to Marietta, Georgia. They came to Whitewater, where my sister worked, and her and her best friend went on a double date with the 2 guys that I had a skateboard with. That's a maddening coincidence. I have about 20 stories, very similar. Different, but that insane. A couple of coincidences with the same people. Every person I've talked about on here, I've come to bump into. Every one of them. And it's happened for, I'm not going to say that if I say I moved somewhere, if I moved to California, obviously it's not going to happen then. I'm not going to keep running into people I know, but it would be different. It would be a whole different kind of circumstance.